Hey everybody, Wix just launched a big bash marketing campaign against WordPress, their largest website builder competitor. In this Wix versus WordPress roundup, I'm going to tell you why any press is good press. I'm going to break down the campaign, the cost, the potential negative impact, and how going head-to-head with the competition can be good for your brand. With WordPress pros, influencers, and news blogs buzzing online, and the campaign trending on social media, is negative press worth an attack campaign? If you're new around here, I'm David Blackman, aka the Digital Buddha. Super happy to have you here, where I make WordPress and e-commerce simpler. Welcome to the channel, and let's dive into today's topic. So before we do, I want to say hi to a couple of people who are in the chat early. Scott, how you doing, Scott? Thanks for dropping by. And Miss Keely Dunn, FH Umpires. This hat it's a new chapeau, Keely. Somebody sent me a message and asked me if I was sponsoring North Face. So I got a little self-conscious and decided to put on a different hat today. Although the North Face hat is my favorite hat. But I do have some new hats coming, inspired by said message. So I want to kind of talk about, if you're not in my world, which is, if you're in the WordPress world, which you may be because you're on this channel, something pretty big happened this past week, So Wix put out this big marketing campaign against WordPress. Wix is the second largest online, website platform out there. WordPress is the number one platform. 40% of the internet basically makes up WordPress websites. Wix holds a staggering 2.4%, and they're in second place. So it's really not even close, but they're doing whatever they can do to gain market share on number one, the big boys, obviously. And I thought it was hysterical. I thought what they did was genius. I thought, a lot of WordPress influencers and stuff are talking about, I'll kind of dive into it, but I'll start by telling you what they did. So Wix sent out these really nice headphones to all of the WordPress influencers, like $350 Bose headphones, and in the mail. And they received them at home, and they got this package, and it was this secret package, where there was a branded message to the influencer, of which I'm going to play. And I thought, I thought it was really genius in what they did and stuff, and kind of comical and funny. So, I part of my journey on this channel is to educate you, obviously to make WordPress and e-commerce simpler for you. I want to educate you about digital real estate, but I get bored with kind of tutorial-based stuff all the time where you're teaching. So I kind of want to mix things up. And this was perfect timing for me because, what better to mix things up than to talk about this smear campaign that Wix is doing against WordPress. Now, the value of this is going to be more of a marketing take and a business take than a technical WordPress take, which honestly is my wheelhouse anyways. I'm more of a marketing and business guy above a WordPress tech guy. So I felt like why not share, what I think they did right, what I think they did wrong, if anything. And these, again, are just my opinions and stuff. Well, thank you, Keely. Yeah, Keely said she's glad. Keely is the one who sent me a message. She sent me a message and said, "Hey, man, North Face, is North Face sponsoring you with that hat you wear all the time?" And I wish they were. I love North Face. It'd be awesome if they sponsored me, and I got tons of awesome free clothes from them because I wear them all the time. So North Face, if you're watching, I got you. Come, send me merch. I will wear it on my YouTube channel. So I'm going to switch over here, and I'm going to do something This is my first time attempting this, so let's give it a shot. So I got me down here in the corner. I'm going to go over here. I want to do a little screen sharing. And hey, this seems to have worked. So let's see here. I am going to spread this out some. So basically what happened is, Wix put out this campaign, sent out these headphones to all of these top WordPress influencers. And, Wix takes a jabs at bewildering new marketing campaign. And it's funny to me because a lot of the WordPress influencers are, somewhat insinuating that, it's not going to work. Your marketing campaign's not going to work. Thanks for the headphones, but I'm never going to switch to Wix, which I would imagine Wix in a million years never, thought that any of these influencers would switch over to Wix. However, what they did imagine, I think the intended effect is exactly what's happening, because WP Tavern, for example, one of the top WordPress blogs in the world, has written not one, but 2 blog posts about Wix. Twitterverse has blown up with all of the top WP influencers tweeting about, guess who? Wix. You're right. So, I think their intended effect was to just get the whole world, the WordPress ecosystem talking about Wix. Now, from a marketing standpoint, this is huge. Why is it huge? Yeah, Wix is ranked probably somewhere in the top 50 websites in the world. And do they need backlinks? Absolutely not. They're already crushing it. They're already an authority. One of the top 50 websites out of billions in the world, right? But to have backlinks from all of the influencers, all of their websites gives them credibility, because who is Wix's demographic? Who's their target market? Their target market is obviously do-it-yourselfers, which a lot of WordPressers are do-it-yourselfers. And if for any reason those do-it-yourselfers are frustrated in the slightest, there's a possibility that they could click over to a Wix and see their platform and think, oh, let me give this a try. So, who knows? I think what they did was pretty smart and actually really, really good. So I want to show you, this is the package. And Justin Tadlock works full-time for WP Tavern, obviously, and he got this top secret package, your very important update for Justin Tadlock's Eyes Only from WP, which is short for WordPress. If you don't know that, WP is synonymous in the world for WordPress. And then once you open the package, hey, Justin, put these on, meaning the headphones, scan this code and hear me out. And, they have this QR code here, which you scan, and then yours, WP. And then, it takes them to this page, top secret, and there's a video on here. And I'm going to play it in a second. But before I do, I want to switch back over to my comments to see if there's anybody that has been commenting. Yeah, right. So aren't they funny? Keely says these Wix commercials are hilarity. Thanks for linking them. They are. I think they're hysterical. They're gold. I think they're absolutely, they're awesome. I'm going to take a few notes from Wix's, pages from Wix's book here and maybe attempt some things. So I saw some of these posts. Here's what Scott says, and thought it was hysterical. I can't see how anyone that really understands WordPress would even consider Wix. And you're 100% right, especially this channel. The fact that the Digital Buddha, whose number one mission is you need to own your own digital real estate, is even talking about Wix, which is not owning your digital real estate. It's renting from the Wix company, whoever owns Wix. It's like, yeah, but I did think from a marketing and business perspective that it was just a phenomenal strategy and stuff, and it was really, really good. Yeah, Scott says, absolutely. Although their message got all of us talking about Wix, 100%. Sherry says, free advertising. You better believe it. It is free advertising. So I'm going to switch back over to, and I'm going to play the video that you got in your top secret message. So we're going to jump back over here, and I'm going to just go ahead and hit play. And let's see what happens. You know what? I'm actually going to full screen it for everybody, and then I'm going to hit play.
Hey, WordPress here with a top secret message. Now look, usually I don't address you with my problems unless it's an urgent update or an error. But this time, it's not just my problem, it's our problem. You see, apparently, Wix is coming out with a campaign trashing me. Yeah, I know, Wix. Anyway, I just want you to know it's totally fake news, completely bogus. They're just spreading lies because they're jealous of our relationship. I mean, sure, we've had our ups and down times, but heck, you just might be the most important user I've ever had, Mike. I mean, Sarah. Sorry, exhausted memory. I have so many users I kind of get mixed up. Anyway, just giving you a heads up, huh?
I mean, this was golden. I mean, come on. Most people who may not even be, WordPress developers and stuff may not get the many insinuations that are in that commercial, like exhausted memory and errors and urgent updates. Wix actually on their YouTube channel has released several more of these, commercials and stuff. And from a strategic standpoint, not only is it just a brilliant marketing strategy and stuff, it's also, I think they're trying to hone in and capture like YouTube Shorts, for example. Shorts are huge, videos underneath a minute. The only thing that I didn't see is it's not in the short format where it's a vertical video, but they are underneath 1 minute. They're like 59 seconds long. The longest one is 59 seconds. So you would think that Wix, if you're watching the Digital Buddha's YouTube channel, put those bad boys in vertical also and release them as shorts, and they might land on the short shelf and you'll get even more eyeballs on your product and stuff. So, but I digress. Let's head over to the comments. Scott says, I get plenty of customers that come to me because of Wix. Oversimplification, TV ads. That's a good point. I've never used Wix, Scott. So, absolutely. They probably make it sound like it's the easiest thing in the world to use, and from your comment there, it's like I imagine that it's not. So I just kind of wanted to talk about that. I do want to kind of talk about some of the tweets that in the Twitterverse and stuff that were happening, because those were pretty hysterical too. Carl Hancock, it says that Wix is flushing money down the drain with the Bose campaign. Such a waste of money. They'll make a nice re-gift, though. But look, Carl, Wix has got you tweeting about it, bro. I think their intended thing is exactly what they wanted to happen and stuff. So, hashtag winning, hashtag Wix wins. At the end of the day, is any press good press? I think absolutely any press is good press. Just look at our own media here in the U.S. What blows up and gets more clicks? Negative press and stuff. So good press gets a lot of clicks too, but the negative stuff far outweighs it. So I think any press is good press. So that's about all I wanted to talk about today, because I thought it was just a brilliant marketing strategy on Wix's part. And I thought I would just, take a stab at it, do something a little bit different, maybe a little bit of an entertaining, commentary and stuff, and kind of my own take and my own takeaways. So This is going to be a very, very short video today. One thing, last but not least, a couple of things that I do want to say is I can't help but wonder if Wix is accomplishing exactly what they set out to accomplish. They don't expect you or any other industry leader to flip. They just want to be talked about as a viable competitor. Wix versus WordPress makes them sound big. I'd never switch to Wix from WordPress, but they're doing everything right because they have the people that would normally not talk about them, talking about them. This is huge because do-it-yourselfers could potentially go over and check out their product and stuff. So I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you found it somewhat educational. If you've got some brilliant, ideas that go up against your competitor and stuff, even if it's not winning in the sense of grabbing all of the customers, you could be winning in a lot of other ways. So hope everybody has a great week, and we'll see you on Monday at 2 o'clock on the next live stream. Peace out, everybody. We're going out the way we came in with some music. So let's see here. Which one do I want to play? I'm going to play my initial one that I absolutely loved when my first live video. I went with the Digital Buddha. Let's do it. And I like this one. So
DD, that's me. DD, that's me. DD, that's me.
have a great week, everybody. Hey, you're welcome, Sherry.
You just like clubbing and clothes. Me, I like afternoon naps. 3 I be missed for the road.
You too, Scott. Have a great one.
My middle one, she's in a dirt bike.
I may have put songs on these end screens, so let's find out. I may be pivoting quick.
And don't try to play around, don't try to play with them unless you're looking for problems. So don't try to play around, don't try to play with them. My brother's out with the drama. 4 to 5 nights on the road, counting the days till I'm home. I could do show after show, but nothing is better than home. Driving through nights I'm alone, counting the days till I'm home. I've been on road, I'm on go, but nothing is better than home. Clicking my heels like I'm Dorothy. I need new hobbies, it's boring me. Play all my kids and it's water me.